Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants.
Let's do battle, guys.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight. So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it,
they're on a huge losing skid.
Something has to happen positive early in the game. Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row. And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape,
can we get some turnover change in the chat?
They put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season.
Thank you, Alcucci. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants.
Let's go, beat them up, beat them up, beat them up, beat them up. Hold on a second. I'm so sorry.
Quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
This is horrible.
Coming off of a loss their last time out.
I can't even. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, Monday Night Football, Coochie. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Alright. Jeez. Alright, guys. Wasn't even in uniform. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Let me look at my notes real quick. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. We got this.
I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone. First carry for James Conner.
Let's go.
And early, how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he connects with Vance McDonald.
We're facing Stafford.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
This boy's got a big arm.
First and 10 at the 38. On first and 10 is Conner. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. And when you talk about this offense, you of course have to talk.
Big game, big game, big game. Gotta keep this momentum going, boys.
That much better. From the 41, Stafford. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald.
Damn it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Stafford.
Oh, get the chain, baby, get the chain.
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down. A look now at the lineup defensively for the Ravens. Right now, they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So 4th from the bottom, Charles.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them.
Come on, who wants it? Get that chain, baby. It's a good time to get it.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. It's brought in by Johnson.
Gotta be holding, dude. Gotta be holding. Gotta be holding.
He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Thank you.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. That's caught by Jennings.
Okay.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that's complete to Jeffrey.
Good stop, boys. Good stop.
He'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down.
I'm going to block it and take it to the crib. Oh, shit.
6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Ooh, they're punting that.
Tackling has become almost a lost art.
Why is Penny returning?
It's so important to tackle well on these receivers.
What happened to Hamler?
In a play like this one.
Get away from it. You're on crack, boy.
You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time.
All right, boys.
Now they're led out by a guy who's done just about everything you could ever
run the
imagine
ball.
to
We
do
want to run
in
the
this
ball.
league, the great Tom Brady.
It's been a lot of fun watching him develop in his career. But that will to win, he's had that probably since birth, and it transmits itself throughout his entire ball club. Watching him play, unless you're on the other team.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Oh, man, I should have cut that in a little sooner. No.
How about that? Big time game.
Oh, but that's okay.
I got
Mr. Penny.
On the field. We'll get an update when we
Why
return
is
to
Collins
MetLife
in, dude?
Stadium.
I don't understand why they do that. What? Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
Check 55 for Mike. Hey, watch the slam. Watch the slam. Slam, slam, slam. Mike, 55. Rip. 55. Hey, eat. Go Bandit.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete.
There you go, big baby.
Down to the 30-yard
It's a Tom Brady hot route.
A big play that time for the Ravens. 43 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for.
Get yourself some,
That was
JJ.
great. And what the camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field.
The money on my mind. I don't want Collins in, bro. Someone help me. How do I get Penny?
But in this case, with strictly the run game,
How do I get Penny
you
in?
can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside.
I just changed
keep
the depth
defense
chart.
off balance.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And here now, the Baltimore offense.
You got to put the ball in Brady's hands
How can
here.
these wideouts create separation from the defensive backs? Because we've seen some early success in the passing game in this one, and that's going to need to continue.
On play action, it's Brady. Nearly a turnover there on their own. Dab back, now 4th down.
You absolutely have to have this early on.
Points. I'll take the points.
But you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah. Tone can't connect there.
Throughout the game, every team has a different target. Drive, let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Clip those lights on and see how they look. The LED ones.
After the successful
there's
field
the
goal
front
try,
right and
here's
back
Boswell
left.
to send it away.
And there's like little notches on them.
And this will be a touch.
Oh yeah. Right. Right. On that would look nice, yeah. Hell yeah.
As that sails over the end line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101.
Let's just keep running zone against these guys.
Make 5,
Jose,
6,
can I get some
on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable.
Can I get some turnover change, big dog?
First downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense
I just got that internet thing. I don't want it
Credited with
to
a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
bug out on me.
Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On 2nd down, Connor looking for
he broke my tackle.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half.
Thank you, El Gucci.
Let's
get it, boys. Let's get it, boys. Come on now. Come on now.
Attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these shorter games.
He held on to it. Chain gang.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Who wants it, baby? Who wants it?
And a giant first down.
Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Come on, defense.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Come on, coach is having a great time over here. My mind, I can't ever get enough. Check, 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 check. Play action, play action, play action.
On first down.
Stop, let's go. Oh, man. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Wow.
Them boys are hungry. Them boys are hungry.
And scoops it up. Almost like it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, and next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford. This will be caught.
Okay.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Possibly play action. Let's go. Big stop, baby.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down.
107-year-olds? Yeah, bro. I could 110%. Well, how big are the 7-year-olds? Because if they're like those fucking kids that you see on the Little League World Series, those kids that say they're the kids with the birth certificates written in crayon that said I am 12. The ones that are like 6'4" with mustaches. I'm not fighting 107-year-olds that look like that. But 100 normal 7-year-olds, I believe I could take a couple out, run. I'm fast enough to get away from them. I could kick a couple, you know. I think I have a pretty good chance. But if they're like those roided 7-year-olds, what? No, Jose asked me, do you think you can fight 107-year-olds at the same time and win? I'm not abusing children. Get out of here before you get me a lawsuit.
I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to.
Oh, okay. I don't know, chat. What does everyone else think?
That means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, the good stuff.
Alright, I gotta go to that off tackle.
Chip away at
I'll go to that off tackle.
Change things up a little bit.
Actually, I like this right here. Yes, sir.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable.
Yes, sir.
We're
gonna run it anyways, so it's all red.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Brady.
Oh, hang on to it.
And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
Oh,
and it's
no.
4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
Out of this one.
So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. New York set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is.
Come on, guys. Need some turnover change, turnover change, turnover change.
Going over things on the sidelines, what do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum? Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that.
54.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Let's go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that
Thank
time
you, Mikey.
as he gets home for the sack. Well, they go
I need those. I need those. I need those. Come on, baby. Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants it?
Quarterback gets hit.
Come on, big fellas. You know what you got to do here.
So that complicates things a bit here.
2nd and long. 2nd and long.
To go now on 2nd down. Back to throw, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
No, Tasty, that wasn't the cheese. That wasn't the cheese. That was a normal.
Underdogs, and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways.
That was a normal little blitz.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams.
Thank you, El Cucci. Thank you, El Cucci. Big stop, boys. Big stop, big stop, big stop.
That's certainly playing down the distance very well by the defense, isn't it?
Got to score here.
Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Terrific. Tom's about to take over.
Now, as he's on to punt for New York. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And
all right,
the Ravens
Tommy.
will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate. As they've got a 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 2nd quarter action. And Coach Schmidt and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
72.
On 1st down, Brady. That's caught by Howard. The end result, 21 yards. He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal a second. That would have been fun to watch.
That throw
I want something over the middle here. I like that dagger.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
What do I want to do here? Kind of want his Sega just to go straight, bro. Just hit that. If no one's going to float over to him like that.
To throw again. Brady is going to fire one deep over the middle.
Ah, shit, the window. I missed it.
Made the best play. An interception.
That's okay, though.
The Giants
is a dog,
at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So far, they've
had
3
bad
drives,
man.
3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored,
let's get that turnover, boys.
But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. Screen pass to Connor.
Damn.
To the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Got him in. It's Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. As they get the stoppage
bring the
with
blitz.
a little over 50 seconds
Let's hope that we can derail them here. Get them out of field goal range with this blitz.
It's 1st and 10.
It backfired.
That
backfired. We almost got to him. Is that Antonio? Yeah, that's Antonio Brown.
That a very strong gain of 24.
Damn.
First trip to the red
Come on,
zone
boys.
for the Giants.
Get that ball. Get that ball.
10 at the 18. Stafford looks to throw again.
Ooh.
Incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Switch it up and go man on
After
him.
the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford.
Get that shit out of here.
But it's incomplete. So
play out there,
back-to-back
baby.
incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive
NFL is
in order
back.
to finish this one off.
Monday Night Football.
Burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Let's go for the block.
Seibert sets up for the field goal try.
Damn.
Seibert able to knock this one through.
Okay, cool.
And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. Now, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start. All right.
Grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock.
All right, we'll tinker real quick.
So we're at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where you see the final score there. The final, 32-14. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. Gardner Minshew, a very good performance as his guys run their record now to 5-2. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins.
All right.
And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Matt Ryan, terrific in the air with over 400 passing yards there. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been as tight as we expected.
All right, guys. Help me out here. Come on, chat. I need you. Let's get a couple Go Ravens in the chat. Come on. Go Ravens, baby.
Half number one could be first touchdown wins. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Carl Nassib there on the tackle.
Damn.
From the 44, Brady finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels,
sugar, spice, and everything nice, man.
Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Brady's throw there complete, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Watch that creep. Watch that creep. 72.
Now Brady. And he finds Howard complete.
There you go, big baby.
Races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. O.J. Howard.
Hell yeah.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was the prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
Boswell now to kick it away
That
after the
hot
touchdown.
route is gold, man.
This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Damn, well, I'm going to have to get Brady another rushing touchdown.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath.
Oh, no.
Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here.
Damn.
And start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. And he hits his target, the tight end.
Just make him chip away like that, man.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. On 2nd down. It's
good shit, boys.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Seibert's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point
Oh, yeah, Mike, it's vintage.
Right? Release the ball.
One of a kind. Made it myself.
Even look, and you know it's going in the hoop.
After the made field goal, Seibert back out there to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter. Good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps. Is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people. No errors, right? Not turning it over.
Flag, face mask, give it to me.
The right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence.
Those face masks are crazy, man. We gotta trim those down a little bit, in my opinion. But they're nice to have once in a while. Sometimes they screw you. Sometimes they help you.
In the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Let's see what happens here.
Brady. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Rashad Penny.
Oh, my Lord.
The 30, almost to the 25. It's a pickup of 11
stuck
and a
that dude.
Baltimore first down.
Penny,
So
there we go.
Pass,
That's who I want in.
Run and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
Oh, man.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to
oh, block your man, Gillespie.
Where to go with the football, that led to the sack.
All right.
Loss of 2 yards.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here's Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end.
It's all day.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. O.J. Howard. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. As the Ravens push further out in front. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now, 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
The New York set to take the
field. Come on, boys.
And tough to win games if you're going field goal.
Come on, boys.
Field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
I want to give someone that chain.
Now, because as you noted, the field goal.
I want to give someone that chain. Come on, every game, I want someone to get that chain.
For you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position.
Oh, that dude is fast, though.
See if they can get the score. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
Oh, that's Antonio. Damn.
Good work after the catch. Good net of 23 and a first. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
The Giants have a little squad here.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford.
But,
it's the
I don't know.
Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, Stafford.
Oh, no way he caught that, bro.
He pulls it in. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
Now they completed a couple
Come on.
of this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage.
I ain't fucking around.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the
better not score here.
Now can they continue to feed off that? Now a nice play defensively on first down.
Can't even
This
mad at
is
you
knocked
boys.
away and incomplete.
Playing your hearts out.
It was Darryl Worley there to knock that one free. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Oh, I don't know if I like this.
To throw again. Stafford. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14. With that grab, he now sits at 200
grab
for his
AB.
career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Stafford down 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, big man almost got an INT.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sacked right around the 17. Lorenzo Carter. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
There you go, baby. There you go, baby. You need to have a game. Oh, crit.
Defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw
Yep. Rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Fucking play, man.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted,
big
but
possession.
Necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back.
I don't know why Hamler isn't returning these kicks.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. They run with Collins. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a
Keep
pickup
pounding
of
the rock,
11
baby.
and a Baltimore first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, no.
The Giants have it. It's picked up, and they have the football.
Oh, no. Oh, no way, bro. It's an 8-point game, too. Oh, no way.
The drive will start with Connor. And he's taken down, but able
No
to slip
fucking
across
way,
the
bro.
35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Hey, that's all right. Hunker down, D. Hunker down. You know what the prize is. Let's get it. Let's go get it. Take it. Take it. Don't wait for them to give it to you.
Giants football here as we welcome you back.
Let's take this
They
shit.
come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete, and he'll have it past midfield.
We got 3 timeouts.
Before being taken down.
Gonna bring the blitz.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And past
Oh,
the 35,
no, man.
dropped a yard or 2
Holy
shy of
shit.
the 30. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
You're gonna have to use a timeout.
The sack
No?
by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. Back to throw.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Come on now.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Stafford now to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, man, I almost had that, man. That would have been real nice. That would have been real nice.
One more chance here on 4th down.
Oh, I would have put that chain over someone's neck.
Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Hey!
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And he will take it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Come here, John Johnson. Come here, baby. Come on. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. There you go, big baby.
But they're not going to get a shot at either.
Yes, sir.
This is a great play here defensively,
yes, sir.
Brandon, and at a time that
Turnover
they
chain.
needed one.
Let me hear him in the chat.
To help get them out of here with a victory.
Come on. Come on, chat. Turnover chain to seal the deal.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Go Bandit! 5, 5.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And an
Oh, look at that. Hey!
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Don't stop the party!
Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Alert! Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. You gonna see me? Let's go on. No, 66. You gonna see me in your nightmare. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Hey, 66. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Go Bandit.
Brady going to look to throw. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Man, this is probably not a good idea.
Brady to throw. That's caught by Howard. A big game there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Brady, 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Do one more.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Yes, sir.
And this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Feels good. Feels good.
So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things.
Little icing on the cake indeed.
What you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That time 75-yard drive, 5 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really
Good shit,
lost.
boys. Good shit.
This is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one
is the game.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
Hell yeah.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play
fear this
better.
shit, man.
But sometimes
100 rushing yards,
your execution,
270 passing yards,
and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better.
Those turnovers down to 1.
Done in this one.
So for Baltimore, they fall a game under
GG's.
500 now at 3.
Thanks for tuning in, brothers.